going on, guys? ChaseWins.com coming to you for Friday. It is the 2nd of July. Happy Friday, everyone. Time to kick off another huge weekend, following up an incredible week thus far. Let's get you on a recap of what we can get you on for Thursday. It is technically Friday because it is after midnight. Just got home running track, man, doing some minor league scouting. Do a little doubleheader action tonight, so it is late. Just got home after midnight, but there's still one game ongoing. There might be two games ongoing, but one game that is ours that is just a slow game and still going on. Right before I started this video, it was going into the 7th inning, so I'm not going to sit around for another hour and wait because I've got something that I want to tell you, but we'll recap everything else because everything else is now complete. I'll tell you what game that it's in. I'm going to get you on a free play. Before we do anything, guys, smash that like button. Let us know you appreciate us giving you free content and free winners every single day with in-depth game breakdowns as to why we're actually taking something. So you can see for yourself the knowledge and value you get every day when we provide you with a free play winner. Then, if you like it and you want to become part of our family, subscribe. And then hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the free content that we give you every single day, because there are no set times that we post videos or any content like that. So make sure you do that. And then head on over to ChaseWins.com, hit the purchase tab, pick out a membership that will work best for you. You're new, you've never been with us before, get something small. Get the daily top play, get a 3-day pass, a 7-day pass. That way you can see what we're all about, see the proof in everything, and then let the profit that we make you be what you invest into something longer term with. If you've been with us before, you already know it. You're thinking about getting back on a package or upgrading or going longer term, let us know. We'll work with you. Anyway, big announcement for Friday is, and everybody has been waiting on this for the last 2 weeks. It has been just over 2 weeks, going on 3 weeks since I have had a Major League Baseball game of the week. Last one was an absolute blowout, as they always are. Have not lost an MLB game of the week at all this year. Have not yet had a game of the month or game of the year yet, but don't worry, they're coming. And everybody's been wondering because everybody assumed on the video on Monday when I said I had a game of the week that it was just in Major League Baseball, but it was in the NHL. And I told you on Tuesday when we did the recap, I said, don't worry. There's multiple games that I'm looking at for this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, that could easily make the cut of game of the week or game of the month. Well, guess what? We have one that has more than met the criteria for game of the week, and it goes on Friday night. So we have it, Major League Baseball game of the week from the MLB King, Friday night. And as every game of the week does, it comes with the best pure profit guarantee in the business. You win, which you will, or God forbid if we were to lose, we don't just give you another one. We don't just give you your $50 back. We give you 3 days of all plays, and that's premium and daily top plays in all sports, absolutely free, no questions asked. So you take no risk. We ensure that no matter what, your purchase will be profitable, as we do with anything. So that's it. Now, what I will tell you is the play is already up. I posted the play as soon as I got home just a few minutes ago. I posted it. I got it up. I'm going to send out an email to the clients here in just a little bit. That will have been sent out. The world will know about it by the time you see this video. So you can go to ChaseWins.com right now if you're watching this video. Hit the purchase tab and it'll be the first thing you see. Chase's MLB game of the week, $50. And as soon as you make your purchase, as soon as your purchase is complete, you can log in, click the MLB game of the week link, and boom, you have instant access to the play. Obviously, it is a night game because every game on the Major League Baseball slate for Friday is a night game. There are no day games. But it's not a 7 o'clock game, I'll tell you that. You have to make your purchase by 9 p.m. Eastern Time. At 9 p.m. Eastern Time, that link on the site to purchase the play will automatically disappear. It will vanish. It will be gone. That link will die at 9 p.m. The game doesn't start at exactly 9 p.m. because there are no 9 p.m. exact games. There are 4 games going between like 9:15, 9:30, 10 o'clock, and 10:15. There's 4 games. I'm not going to tell you which one it's in. It could be a 10 o'clock game. It could be a 9:30 game. It could be the 9:15 game. It could be any one of those 4 games. I'm not going to tell you which one. But we are taking the link down at 9 p.m. So that way we know every single person that has purchased that play has more than plenty of time to get their wager in, get it taken care of, and sit back and wait for that ticket to cash. So 9 p.m., guys, make sure by 9 p.m. Eastern time you have purchased the play, or else you will not be able to get it. But it's on the site now. Go grab it and join us in the winner's circle with it. Also, we ran the extra day promo for Thursday. Great success. Thanks to everybody that jumped back on. I know you guys have been waiting on that. So there you go. What I am going to do, we were running it for 3-day, 7-day, and 30-day. Typically on the extra day, we do not extend it. We give it for 1 day, and that's it, and then it comes back, 6 weeks down the road. But because I know that the video that I did early Thursday morning, it took a long time to upload, and we were so busy Thursday afternoon getting plays up, getting everything done, and then once all that was taken care of, I started working on Friday's games. I had to go to the ballpark, again, do a little bit of scouting and some TrackMan work, and it took a long time for that video to get loaded. I think it was like 4 o'clock this afternoon by the time YouTube finally got it live. So there were a lot of people. I saw some messages going, hey, I work. I didn't get off till this time. By the time I saw it and saw what it was, I didn't have enough time to purchase the play or any package to get the promo. What we are going to do is we are going to extend that extra day promo for 1 day, but it applies to the 3-day and 30-day passes only. So if you purchase a 3-day pass, we've already discounted that pass from $99 down to $50. You'll get a 4th day absolutely free. It's for Friday only. Then it's done at midnight. Or for a 30-day pass, the standard 30-day pass or the 30-day all-access pass. And keep in mind, with all-access passes, you get games of the week, month, and year for free. It's included. Everything. All access means you get everything released on chasewins.com. So if you were going to purchase the game of the week and you were thinking you might want to get a month pass anyway, get the 30-day all access pass and you'll get the game of the week included. 30-day passes include 3 extra days absolutely free. Those are the 2 we're going to extend. We're going to extend them Friday at midnight. That is when they will expire. The 7-day pass, we are not extending that extra day on through Friday. That one expired at midnight. So that's the announcement that we have for Friday. Jerry already has a play posted for Friday. I have locked in a large Major League Baseball card. Now, at the time I'm recording this, I am still waiting on 3 in total small confirmations, which I'll probably get one of those here in just a minute. The other ones may take a couple of hours, but I'm going to work pretty well into the night. So I'm hoping to get them over the next few hours to fully lock in the card. And I have a feeling that the card that I have selected, everything that I have put on there, that it's going to stay the way it is. I don't see why it wouldn't, unless I'm just wrong about a couple of theories that I have, which I don't think that I am. So if everything pans out the way that I want it to, we will have 6 Major League Baseball plays, or 5 Major League Baseball plays in total, 4 premium, 1 top play. I've already locked in an NHL game. That's a for sure thing. One of the Stanley Cup plays, I've got 1 premium play on that, and I know Jerry's got a soccer play for tomorrow afternoon. So a 7-play day potentially. But I would say at least a 6, and there will be a daily top play, and of course we'll have the game of the week. So that's another one. So there's technically 6 Major League Baseball games, and then there's another one that I'm waiting on some information from, and if it comes through, I'm going to leave that one for the members only of YouTube, and I'll post a members only play tomorrow morning sometime, or this morning sometime. So let's get on a recap real quick. Let me get you on a free play. So far today, Major League Baseball. Oakland A's, we dropped them this afternoon. They never got off the bus. Now, that's one. I mean, you just got to eat the loss. It is what it is. Can't win absolutely everything. Dodgers money line, easy winner. Brewers run line minus $1.20, an easy winner. Astros team total over 4 runs. Some people may have gotten it at 4.5 if they played it late or closer to game time. That was a top play, another easy winner. Now we still have one game ongoing, but that one game we have 2 plays in. One of them being a top play, one of them being a premium play, and that is involving the Cardinals and the Rockies. That game, well, at the start of me recording this video, was just now going into the seventh. The seventh inning had not started yet. So that game's not over yet. It's a tie game right now, 2-2. Wainwright is still in the game pitching, and he is pitching well. I don't know how much longer he'll go. I hope he can go through the seventh. I guess we'll see. I don't know what's going on at this moment, because I did see he was losing a little bit of his command on his off-speed stuff, and he is a curveball artist. He is a master of the curve, and usually when he starts to lose his command and control over those, that's when he typically gets taken out, or he kind of gives the nod of, hey, it's time for me to go today. But being that he is in Coors Field, if he tries to bring that velocity down a little bit, he could go farther. Hell, he could go the whole game. We don't know. St. Louis's bullpen scares me a little bit. Like I said in yesterday's video, I did not want them to start their bullpen rotation over. I wanted them to wait one more day. That's the decision that I would make, but we'll just see. Now, the loss that I'm pissed off about is the Mets. Jacob deGrom went out there. He did give up 5 hits. He had 1 bad inning, 5 hits. He gave up a home run, and he was down 3-0. Listen, that man deserves to have a bad month and nobody say anything to him. He is the best pitcher in the game. He's been the best pitcher in the game for a long time, and he's the best pitcher in the game by a mile. There is no one like him. I mean, literally under a .7 ERA, he still has the ability to go the entire season at under a 1 ERA. He had the best. He had the best on base percentage and the best batting average of anybody on the team there for a while. He's a stud, but he had that 1 bad inning. But he comes back, he pitches deep into the game. The Mets do what they need to do, tie the game up 3-3, and all they had to do was not intentionally walk Acuna. That was a bad mistake. You should have pitched to him. You were throwing low and inside, which is something Acuna can't hit. He likes low and outside to try to do his golf swing. But they intentionally walked him, which you knew he was going to steal after that because there was a man on third. They weren't even going to pay attention to Acuna. They were not. 2 outs. There was already 1 on. He was on third. So it didn't matter if Acuna was stealing or not because a base hit was going to win the game. So Acuna was irrelevant, period. They didn't care if he was out there cutting cartwheels with his pants off. It didn't matter. And of course, what did he do? He stole second, and nobody even turned around. They didn't care. And then they decided instead of throwing to Acuna, they want to throw low and inside to the one guy on that team who loves low and inside, getting tight, and getting it just like Mookie Betts can do. And that is Freddie, I've got veneers, Freeman. I hate Freddie Freeman. I can't stand that arrogant shit. I cannot stand Freddie Freeman. And of course, Freddie Freeman gets a hit. But that's not what lost the game for him. Because he was just hitting a hard hit ground ball straight to the shortstop. It was going to be a routine ground ball to first. 3 outs, they're going into extras. And the Mets were going to win that game. It bounced off the pitcher's foot. He goes, and it's almost like he tried to stop it with his foot, but then he hesitated, and he was going to reach down, and then it just barely touches his foot, kind of bounces up a little bit, which makes the shortstop, he grabs it, and he makes an incredible grab and defensive play and throw to first where he's extended all the way out. But, just literally a quarter second, an eighth of a second too slow. Freddie touches the bag. That drives a run in. Freddie Freeman, by the grace of God, walks that game off. The Mets were the pick. The Mets were the right pick. deGrom was the right pick. But sometimes shit just doesn't go your way. And the final one for the day, my favorite one for today because of all the shit that people talk to me, and that was the Milwaukee Bucks. Now, everybody knows Giannis, he got hurt. Everybody knew that yesterday or the day before. So everybody knew yesterday there was a good chance he wasn't going to play. And either Wednesday night or very, very early Thursday morning, well before the game was posted, they announced that it was a hyperextension on his knee. It was a hyperextension on his knee, and that he would not play in Game 5. I mean, he may not play. I mean, who knows if he'll play again this year? I hope he does, but he would not play in Game 5. So that was decided well before the game was posted. And I released the card, and I had the Bucks. We could have laid the 2 points with them, but we were getting an absolute gift to take minus $1.25 on the money line. So that's what we had. And Trae Young at that point, a lot of people were thinking he was going to play because he sat out in Game 4, and it was just this bone, small bone bruise, whatever. That shit's painful. And I probably got 24 messages via email and Twitter of people just running their mouth about how that's the dumbest play they've ever seen. I mean, all of them, I sent them the same reply other than one person. I sent them the same reply. Get back to me when the ticket cashes. We'll see what you have to say then. I literally sent them word for word to everybody except for one person. Some guy who ended up blocking me after the game was over. And I'm going to call out his Twitter handle because you guys can go rag him if you want to. Jacob Live, one word obviously, 2690. I don't know what that means, but he sent me a message, a DM, and he literally said verbatim that I was the biggest fraud and phony that has ever given out plays because I don't know anything about basketball, and obviously I don't know that Giannis was out. And I replied back, I said, I know Giannis is out. I've known that since yesterday. I said, I don't care. I'm still taking the Bucks. And he responded back, he said, are you stupid? That's the only thing the Bucks have. I said, really? All that money that the Bucks spent in the offseason to put other big names and all this talent around Giannis to help him win a championship? I said, those guys, I guess they don't count. But I guess, he's the basketball expert, but yet he just doesn't know any other name other than Giannis on the team. And then he said, what are you going to do when Trae Young scores 60? And to which I responded, I said, what are you going to do when Trae Young doesn't play? And I said, and even if he does, I don't care. I'm still taking the Bucks. I said, look at what the Hawks did in Game 4 without Trae Young, without their guy, without their 40-point-a-game shooter and one of the best people when it comes to assists that we've got left in these finals. I said, they went out there without the guy that everybody thought that they had to have to win a game. When superstars go down, other people step up. That goes for any sport in any country at any level. When your guy goes down, others step up and they step up big. If they don't, they get steamrolled and run out of the place. I said, what did they do? Trae Young was out in Game 4 and you had 3 people step up, not only step up big and do a great job, they won the game and everybody was saying, Trae who? I said, you're going to see the same thing out of Milwaukee tonight with Giannis out, especially with the injury that Giannis has. They're going to step up because they know good and well the chance of him coming back in this series are beyond miracle. And if they do make it past this and they go to the finals, there's a chance Giannis doesn't play. An hyperextension to a knee is not a joke. It's not. And it's not something you bounce back from with, ice and rest overnight. It just doesn't happen. So he called me those names and he said, luckily, your competitor is smart enough to take the Hawks and mentions Giannis being out. So I'm gladly fade your play, or if you'd like to, you can bet me $10K on the game. That's what he said. I responded back. I said, don't make a bet that you can't pay because I will collect. He sends me back another DM that says, later, fraud. Well, the Bucks won. They won by double digits. It wasn't even a task for him. So, Mr. Jacob Live, 2690, 69, your mother's ass. Where's my 10 grand? Oh, you blocked me. That's right. You blocked me as soon as the game was over. I went to DM you back. You blocked me. Figured as much. I'm glad my competition gave you that nice loser. Anyways, so there's the recap for what we've done. So far, right now, we're 4-2 on the day with a top play winner. We'll see what happens in the last two. Got a game of the week today. Let's get you on a free play. 8:10 p.m. Major League Baseball. We are going to Kansas City, Missouri. We are going to Kauffman, and we are going to take the Minnesota Twins and the Kansas City Royals game today. Brady Singer's going on the mound. One of my favorite up-and-coming pitchers. This young guy out of Florida, I love him. I love his parents. I love just the way he is. I love the way he pitches. He's left a lot to be desired. He's still having control issues and command issues, but he's young. It's to be expected. He's young. He came out of college. He didn't get a lot of minor league time. He got called up fast. He made his debut during a pandemic year with no fans, which is like one of his things. He feeds off of fans. And you have noticed that in 2021, he's made little strides every single start to get better and better. I promise you, you are looking at an MVP and a future Hall of Famer. This kid will win a World Series, and I think it'll be with Kansas City under Mike Matheny, one of the best managers in baseball, somebody that should have won a World Series with St. Louis while he was there, but he didn't. Should have never lost that job. St. Louis was out of their minds to get rid of Mike Matheny. But anyway, but what you have with Brady is, or let's go back to this. I'm going to make this short. I'm not going to go into too much detail because this video is already too damn long. These are two teams that have a lot of offensive production. Minnesota, because they have three key pieces that can really drive offense, and they'll do it against pitchers that are timid. Brady Singer, whom I love, is still a bit timid. He's not going to give it all he's got because he's worried about making a pitch pretty, putting it in a specific spot instead of hurling it past a guy. He's got to get over that, but that will take time. So you're going to have three specific players that are going to be able to hit him without, I mean, they're going to do it blindfolded. But the rest of the team has started, well, there's a trend that Minnesota has. We'll call it that. Every time they come off of a very poor offensive game, they do one of two things. They either come back with another poor offensive game, and then on the third game, the floodgates are released, or on that second game it is. Well, 2 days ago, they scored a couple of runs, and it was a miracle they did that. Now, you look at Thursday's game, I think they scored 5 runs, but put an asterisk by that because 4 of them were in one inning with a handful of really bad pitches. I mean, they might as well have underhanded the pitch to them. They gave them the runs. Had it not been for the opposing team just shitting the bed, oh my God, in the worst way, and costing themselves the runs, Minnesota would have scored 1 run in the ninth, and that would have been it. I don't care about the 5-run Thursday. We're going to count that as a bad offensive day. So right now, based on the way they've played over the past, at least 100 games, they're due for a breakout. The timid pitcher that Brady Singer is, it's probably bound to happen. And then a team that I love to follow, I love what they're building. My guy Whit Merrifield, a friend of mine, Brady Singer. I love the Kansas City Royals under Mike Matheny. I love that team. They swing, baby. And that's a talented team that nobody's looking at. You sleep on Kansas City at any time, they'll be the ones that'll break you. They are going to swing the bat on Friday. That I can promise you, especially after what happened on Thursday against the Red Sox with a 15-1. 15-1? Where Kansas City actually went in with the upper hand in that game, especially in pitching. But hey, what are you going to do? Now, in saying that, they are going to, because J.A. Happ, somebody that's really struggling, he's got like a 5.8 ERA, he's 4-3 on the year, and he's only got 55 strikeouts. They're going to get to him early and often. But Minnesota, with how Brady's still timid, he will too, and we are getting a gift at 9 runs. I think this line goes up. I think it hits 10 before the game goes off. But right now, and I've checked about a half dozen books so far, you're going to lay anywhere from $1.20 to $1.25 to take the over. It's $1.10 to take the under. And it's the Twins Royals over 9. we're just going to say it's minus $1.25. That's because that's what we played it at. So Twins, Royals, over 9, minus $1.25 at 8:10 p.m. Eastern time on Friday. So guys, listen, 5 Major League Baseball plays all but locked in. 4 premium, 1 top play. Then we have a 6th one, which is our game of the week on the website posted. You get instant access as soon as you make your purchase. It's up now. Go get it. So we've got a top play going. You can purchase that. We've got a game of the week going. You can purchase that. And then we will also possibly have an additional Major League Baseball play that'll be a members-only play. If you want to become a member of the YouTube channel, hit the join button. You get members-only exclusive plays multiple times a week, every single week. And we've also got an NHL winner. Jerry's have a soccer winner. All of that will be ready by the time you're watching this video. They will be posted overnight before I call it a night. Now make sure when you go to the website, if there's going to be a tab that says Friday top play, that is not the game of the week. You have to purchase the one that says MLB game of the week. Now, you want both of those plays, you can buy both. Or if you get on a 3, 7, or 30-day pass, it comes with the daily top plays. So you get the top play. But you do not get the game of the week unless you are an all-access member. If you're not an all-access member, you have to purchase it separately. Or if you want to become an all-access member, you will get all games of the week, month, and year for the duration of your all-access membership. I love you guys. Sorry for the long video, but hey, I enjoy giving you guys all the information I can. Congrats on a great week thus far. Let's keep killing it. And for all those that join us for the huge Friday card with the top play, and of course, the Major League Baseball game of the week from the MLB King, we'll see you all in the winner's circle.